Everyone say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Hello.
You know what season it is? It's leak season. The most beautiful thing about them is that, first of all, they're entertaining because of how dumb they can be. But second of all, there's always that non-zero chance, right? There's always that little bit of an inkling of a chance that some of this is true. Date of Direct, July 10th. Well, we're already off to a great start. So, tomorrow. Direct opens with Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. This will also come with the announcement of a new physical edition of the of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, all available on Switch 2 with upgraded visuals, mouse con controls, and an art book. Wonderful. Big moment up next. Miyamoto and Koizumi introduced the Direct, revealing the Mario 40th anniversary logo. Okay, to be fair, the Mario 40th anniversary logo is coming up, saying they have many celebrations planned for the Red Plumber, including a first teaser of a brand new Mario Sunshine game. The trailer starts with the camera pan to the sun slowly going down and showing flood on the beach, presumably Isle Delfino, and it ends with a 2026 fade out. You can also see Shadow Mario faintly in the background. As expected, Mario Kart World will announce its first big 2.0 update. It will be themed all around Donkey Kong Bonanza. As expected, Mario Kart World will announce its first big 2.0 update. It will be themed all around DK Bonanza that features Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, and King K. Rool. It will have a DK Country track, which will be a whole new area added to the free roam. This update will also include 20cc, new P-Block challenges, a tracker for free roam, costumes, Pauline outfits, and they will announce more updates will be coming for free throughout 2025. Also, this date of Direct actually looks like it will be October 7th. So this actually could be true. So take it with a grain of salt. Alright? Small grain of salt here. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. And let's say that this is an October 7th Direct. Genshin Impact on Switch 2. I mean, this will come with a Hoyoverse segment featuring announcing ZZZ and Honkai Star Rail. Will also be coming to Nintendo Switch 2 later this year. They will also tease the new project, which is the Pokemon-esque gacha they are working on. So far, this doesn't seem so crazy. Even Five Nights at Freddy's opening up the Direct seems like something that would actually do. Next up, huge segment where Sakurai takes center stage. He talks about how he never takes a break, and he's actually here to show two projects. Oh my god. The first one obviously being Kirby. Kirby Air Riders gets full-blown trailer, revealing the gameplay, from what I was told, basically what you would think a modern Air Rider looked like, which shows 20 player lobbies. City Trial looks massive, hinted single player, and as expected, the cast is focused on Kirby colors, over 20. Bandana D, Meta Knight, PDD, Marks, Gooey, Rick, Kine, and Ku. Wow. Release date is announced for December 4th, 2025. He then acknowledges we all know what we want to see. The screen fades one more time, revealing Smash Ultimate Switch 2 Edition. Oh, includes a brand new fighter pass with 5 characters, but this time they're all revealed at once except for one that he wants to hide for a later date. The trailer shows Geno, the Ring Fit Trainer, Shadow the Hedgehog, and finally the Fun Gang? Deltarune's main party of 3 as one. Releases early 2026. Hey, this goes along with what the leaker that I would talk to said. Those two go in line with what I heard. Ring Fit Trainer is so funny. Yeah, it'll be the Switch 2 edition, obviously. I mean, to me, that one's obvious. Shadow the Hedgehog, dude, this would be. I think people would be, of course, happy to see Switch more Smash news. But if these are the 4 characters that he's launching, apart from Geno, Ring Fit Trainer, I mean, Shadow would make the Sonic people obviously very happy, especially if he's sick, has a gun and skateboards and shit. And the Fun Gang from Deltarune. That's pretty crazy. Atlas segment, Persona 3 Reload, a metaphor on Switch 2, with a tease of Persona 4 Revival again, as well as PS5R, Tactics and Strikers all getting page graphics updates available now. Now for a weird one. Dude, I'm loving the way this guy's mind works. Nintendo announced Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch 2 as an HD release, but the gimmick is that they've reworked it so that the galaxies from both games are all playable from Comet Observatory. This may be due to backlash from back in the day of 2 ruining the story, so no Starship Mario releases this November. Chat, this seems incredibly specific and kind of cool. I need these silly, crazy things to be true. And you know what? I'm going to say one more thing about this. Not to give this guy verification, but you guys remember how they had the Mario, the 3D Mario Anniversary Edition with Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy? And then they never actually went ahead and added the new stuff. They never added, they never added Mario Galaxy 2 or even acknowledged it. Pokemon Director then shows up reminding people to watch the presents taking place on the 22nd, followed by a quick teaser of the legendaries from Black and White, shouting, then fades to black. Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and Emerald, no Ruby and Sapphire, all announced for NSO. Wild announcement here, Captain Toad returns. The trailer starts with him grabbing the turnips. The camera zooms out, and as he tosses them into a wagon to take home, this cuts to Captain Toad's Power Star Garden, showing all sorts of planting, meaning side characters and towns. Presents, not presents, presents. Including Koopas, Yoshis, Toads, and Moo-Moos. Small dungeons and online co-op with Toadette. Released early 2026. Paper Mario Peculiar Pencils is announced. This game features no partners, no level up system, white outlines on every character, Toads as the prominent characters, and features a pencil-based combat system where you use pencils to draw your desired action in battle, also obviously using the mouse-con controls, but can also work with motion or drawing your hand in handheld mode? Okay, this one lost me a little bit. Metroid segment. Metroid Prime 4 gets a new trailer. Release date of October 30th. Prime 2 and 3 gets a re-release, but it's not as good looking as Prime 1. Prime 2 shadow drops and Prime 3 gets released on August 7th? Well, never mind. I now know this is all complete bullshit. Footage is shown of the next Sponge... Unless it reveals tomorrow, then I'm going to lose my fucking mind. If Nintendo drops a tweet tomorrow, I'm going to lose it. Footage is shown of the next SpongeBob SquarePants video game by Purple Lamp Studios. SpongeBob and Patrick are the 2 playable characters. The game heavily features the Flying Dutchman. Then released in December as a tie-in for The Search, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Okay. And then there's a little more at the bottom here. The last part says... Sizzle reel, more exciting than usual, showing Nintendo games getting free upgrades as well as third parties, including the Xenoblade games, Pikmin 3, Mario Wonder, Sonic Superstars, Silk Song, yeah, they showed again, Sonic Frontiers, Final Fantasy Remake, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Minecraft, and more. Splatoon Raiders gets shown with a full-blown trailer. It's basically a survival game. Gather resources, cool story missions, new weapons are shown, including the Long Request Paint Spray. 2-player online co-op campaign will be the only multiplayer option for the game. And the one more thing is the reveal of an Earthbound Claymation remake? And Mother 3 finally coming to Game Boy Advance NSO outside of Japan. That's a lot of stuff, bro. Anyways, my take on this is that it's completely fake. Unless... I don't know, maybe my editors will upload this today. Right now, it's July 9th. Unless we get a tweet from Nintendo saying a direct is this week, this is all complete cap. But I really love the idea this guy had about the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for NS2 as an HD release. I really love that. And obviously, Smash Bros. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition would be great news. Only problem with all this is I don't think they would put all this into one direct. You know what I mean? I don't think they would. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Which one of these completely fake listed news on this post would be what you would be most excited for. Would you be most excited for Smash Nintendo Switch 2 Edition? Would you be most excited for this HD remake of Mario Galaxy, the Pokemon stuff, peculiar pencils? Which one would be your preferred taste? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching.